I mean, if we look at the facts, that's all I talk about is the facts. If people look at the facts, if they take accountability and responsibility, if they're able enough to look at the facts is man has been running the world. Man energy, masculine energy. Man has been running the world. So look where we are because of man. That's the facts. Nobody's making this up. So if man is running the world and the world has gone to shit, it has gone to hell, it has gone to a dead-end road, it has hit a roadblock, who are we to look at except the man? They wanted the men preaching the word. They wanted nothing but men in the government system. They wanted nothing but men being police officers, men in the service. They silenced the woman. And if man is the logic, I guess say women are emotional creatures, well, men are thinkers. So all man been doing is thinking about how he gonna do this, how he's going to do that. But he has never nurtured anything. Because you can't just think about something, you have to nurture the thing as well. Because thoughts and feelings is going to manifest the thing into physical form. But they thought of a plan every time, and they use force to manifest the thing into physical form. They didn't nurture it into form. This is why we are where we are. There must be balance in the masculine and feminine energy. Masculine energy is in woman just as well as masculine energy is in man. Feminine energy is in woman just as well as feminine energy in man. But because of the men who have been running and sitting in these high seats, they made man, the people men, the masses men, disconnect from their feminine energy, which was to nurture himself first and then nurture his family or understand the nurturing nature. But man disconnected from that because the narrative is a man don't cry, a man is the head, a man wear the pants, you see. A man is the boss. A man got to provide. A man got to protect. A man got to prepare. So this is a lot of weight on the man. And then with all of that weight, man shut his heart down, which is where he connects with another nurturing energy that he can feel. But because they closed their heart down, living in ego, and not Christ conscious, because Christ conscious would have sent him to the right woman to nurture him and his desires to do something that serves for a higher purpose in the world. But because man was selfish and man was chasing the corporate ladder for fame and fortune, is why it never worked. Because they excluded the nurturing aspect of climbing a ladder. You can't climb the ladder with just logic. You get what I'm saying? This is why men went around messing around with different women, because they needed to dump their frustrations into someone. The woman sourced that out emotionally. And so he was drawn to the woman that would show him his pain, his roadblock, his chakras block. But they were never looking because they just wanted to dump their frustration into someone and go back and try to climb the ladder again. When it didn't work, they found somebody else. And so this is how the sick cycle of dumping your sexual energy, which is your creative energy. You see? But you have to create with another entity that is nurturing the creativeness that you're trying to create. This thing will never work without man and woman together. Trinity makes the third entity. Man, woman, child, or man, woman, business. You see, man, woman, house, man, woman, car. There has to be a third entity. Father, Son, Spirit. You see, man and a woman and God. The Trinity must be there. So in order for the Trinity to be there, the man and the woman must be on one accord. They must connect to the one source in order to get the information that works for the both of them. If the man is in his logic and doesn't want to connect to his emotion, and the woman is in her emotions and don't understand how to connect to the logic, then they will never be on one accord. Teamwork makes the dream work. And relationship means to relate, not to dominate, not to dictate. We got to understand man, who was in high seats, brought us to a dead end road. So now we have to take the advice of the woman. We have to listen to what the woman has to say, because you all had the opportunity to change the world, to make the world a better place. And did you all do that? No, you didn't. So now you must do it with the woman, or it's never going to be done. Never, ever. Because you all had the opportunity to hold the Bible and tell us what God said, and everybody went to hell in a handbasket. You see? The government had the opportunity to sit in the highest seat and be for the people, and it didn't work. So now we must do it with feminine and masculine energy within ourselves. So everybody got to look at themselves. Everybody got to work on themselves in order to understand and connect with somebody else. You must accept the masculine and feminine energy within yourself. Everybody has it. No man is exempt from femininity. This is why the men are expressing themselves with the nail polish or however they want to do it. That's their feminine side. That doesn't mean that they're gay. It might mean that they're gay, but that's their feminine energy they're expressing. We are not the meat suits. We're a spirit and a soul, having a human experience. And in being a spirit and soul, we have masculine energy, feminine energy. It is called yin and yang. And in the black, there's a speck of white. In the white, there's a speck of black. So we got to learn more about energy, masculine and feminine. And we have to learn about divine energy versus karmic energy. Because karmic energy are the people who are here to teach people life lessons about what they did in another lifetime that was not right. It wasn't divine, sacred, and godly. We supposed to be learning so that we can expand our conscious mind and elevate our heart chakra frequency, to renew our spirit and soul, to balance out the karma, to balance out the frequency that's unbalanced in our chakras. So man, you couldn't do it by yourself, because that's what y'all was doing, it by yourself. They've been suppressing women, telling women how to be, what they can and cannot do, home, barefoot, pregnant. You got to keep quiet. A woman's supposed to be seen, not heard. We done had enough. We need to do this together. So everybody go work on themselves, and then the right person will come into your life so that we can have the life lessons to grow and evolve. But the growth starts with man, human. The growth starts with self, in order to connect with something outside of yourself. So again, people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And we're supposed to be learning, not being attached. Because it just might be for a reason. It just might be for a season. You get me? You got me? So we got to learn, because we all just passing through. Nobody is here to stay. We are spirit and soul having a human experience. And every last one of us got to check up out of here. What will we do when we're gone? Would we have learned more about human experience and love connection?